Hi guys, this is Mr. Medbury here. The topic for today is laws of indices. Please remember to subscribe and like this video if it's something that you feel has been really helpful. It's going to help me out a lot. Please click the bell so that you'll get notified whenever I release any new videos. So the topic that we're doing today is laws of indices. I believe that it's going to be really helpful for you. It's a topic that normally comes out on the first page of GCSE maths paper. So this is definitely for those of you who are career changers hoping to get your grade 4 or grade 5, and the final year students who are taking their maths GCSE exams this summer. If you feel that this is a topic that's really difficult, don't worry. It's something that with practice you will definitely remember to do. And once you remember to do it, it's an easy 1 or 2 marks to pick up, and it could be a difference between a grade. So with that said, let's get to it. Okay, so we're going to start with a squared multiplied by a to the power of 5. So when the base number is the same, you add the powers. So a squared multiplied by a to the power of 5 is a to the power of 7. And this works because a squared is a times a, and a to the power of 5 is a multiplied by itself 5 times. So altogether, this is a to the power of 7. Right, if you had 3 cubed multiplied by 3 to the power of 5, so again, the base number is the same, so you add the powers. So 3 to the power of 8. Let's introduce a negative power, so 4 to the power of minus 1 multiplied by 4 squared. Again, the base number is the same, so you're adding the power. So minus 1 add 2 is the same as 2 take away 1, which is 1. So it's 4 to the power of 1. Okay, so now you try 4 to the power of 5 multiplied by 4 to the power of 1 and 5 to the power of minus 1 multiplied by 5 to the power of 3. Pause the video and have a go. Okay, so 4 to the power of 5 multiplied by 4 to the power of 1. So the base number is the same, so you're adding the powers. So it'll be 4 to the power of 6. And the second example that I asked you to do, 5 to the power of minus 1 multiplied by 5 cubed. So minus 1 add 3 is the same as 3 take away 1, which is 2. So it is 5 squared, or 5 to the power of 2. Okay, so 5 to the power of 5 divided by 5 squared. When you're dividing, you take away the powers. So this would be 5 cubed. And this works because 5 times itself 5 times divided by 5 squared. So 5 divided itself is 1. 5 divided itself again is 1. And then the numerator is 5 times 5 times 5 times 1, which is 5 cubed. And the denominator is 1 times 1. So any number that you're dividing by 1 is that number itself. Okay. Another example would be 7 to the power of minus 1 divided by 7 squared. So the base number is the same and you're dividing, so you take away the powers. So minus 1 take away 2 is minus 3. So 7 to the power of minus 1 divided by 7 squared is 7 to the power of minus 3. Okay, so here's one for you to try. 4 squared divided by 4 to the power of 3 and 5 to the power of minus 2 divided by 5 cubed. Pause the video and have a go. Okay, so 4 squared divided by 4 cubed. So you're dividing and the base number is the same. So you take away the powers. 2 take away 3 is minus 1. So this is 4 to the power of minus 1. And 5 to the power of minus 2 divided by 5 cubed. Again, the base number is the same. and you're dividing. So minus 2, take away 3. I'm just going to write it here separately. Minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5. So 5 to the power of minus 3 divided by 5 cubed is 5 to the power of minus 5. Another example would be indices with brackets. So a squared to the power of 3. So this means you are multiplying a squared by itself 3 times. Okay, so back again to the multiplication rule. So when we're multiplying and the base number is the same, you add the powers. So 2 add 2 is 4, add 2 is 6. So this is a to the power of 6. Notice what has happened to 2 and 3. You have essentially multiplied 2 and 3 to get 6. But then if you don't remember, then you can just expand the bracket like this. So a squared means, a squared to the power of 3 means a squared times itself 3 times. Another example would be 5 squared to the power of 4. Okay, so this means 5 squared multiplied itself 4 times. Okay, 5 squared multiplied itself 4 times. So the base number is the same. So I know I'm going to end up with 5 to the power of something. And then you're adding the power. So 2 add 2, 4 add 2, 6 add 2, 8. So 5 to the power of 8. So essentially what you've done with those brackets is you've multiplied the power inside the bracket by the power outside the bracket. 2 times 4 is 8. So 5 squared to the power of 4 is 5 to the power of 8. Okay, so now you try. So 6 to the power of 7 squared and 5 to the power of minus 1 squared. So pause the video and have a go. Okay, so 6 to the power of 7 squared is 6 to the power of 7 times itself, which is 6 to the power of 14. Notice that you've multiplied 7 by 2 to get 14. Okay, and 5 to the power of minus 1 squared is 5 to the power of minus 1 times itself. So we are adding the two powers when we multiply and the base number is the same. So minus 1 add minus 1 is minus 2. So it's 5 to the power of minus 2.